welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. On today's video, I'm going to try to go super dramatic again. John always asks, is this a dramatic look, or what does he say? Is this a glam look? That's what he asks. Is this a glam look? I'm going to try to go super glam. I know I tried once before and I really didn't succeed all that well. I'm going to try to go glam today. I mean, I'm going to go over the top with my contour, over the top with my eyeshadow, over top with everything that I have in front of me. Hopefully I can be successful. Alright, first up, I'm going to spray my face with my Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. Alright, let that dry for a second. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm going to spray this all over my face, then I'm going to go in with another primer on top of this, just in certain areas. And then just in some of my more deep porous areas, I'm going to use my Porefessional, and I'm just going to put it on like my nose and on my cheeks and where I have some scarring and such. I'm going to go ahead and put this on as well, just in certain spots. Okay, now that I've got like a bunch of stuff on my face, I'm going to go ahead in with my foundation. Today I'm going to be using the Pure Bare It All foundation. This is in the color Porcelain. I have used this foundation before. I have a video where I used, I think, all Pure products. Can't remember, but I have used this before. This foundation is a little bit dark on my skin, but we are going to go with it anyway because this is a more fuller coverage foundation. So I just got a dollop on my hand here, on the back of my hand. I'm going to use my beauty blender, damp beauty blender, to get this on my skin. I'm actually going to put my beauty blender aside and use a brush because I feel like I'm not getting a full enough coverage with the beauty blender. So I'm going to go with my brush and then I'll maybe go back over it. I'm going to be using my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. I used almost all of the foundation that I put out already, so I'm going to put a little bit more on my hand and then go in with the brush. Alright, I think I'm done with my foundation. I do like the coverage this foundation gives me, but I feel like it's a little bit too yellow for my skin because I do have a lot of natural red undertone, and this is maybe a little bit too neutral or a little bit too yellow for my skin tone, but I do like the coverage it gives me. Alright, next I'm going to go into my eyes because although I have my foundation on, I don't want to put my concealer on until after I do my eye and makeup. So I'm going to go in with the Tartist Pro palette, this one right here. So I'm going to use this bottom row here. I'm going to try to go as glamtastic as possible. Is that a word? Glamtastic? We'll see. I am going to start off with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my eyes to prime them. Okay, next I am going to go in with one of the other colors in this palette. I am going to go in with the color Classic, which is an off-white color right here. I'm going to use that initially just to like set the Painterly Paint Pot. Okay, next I'm going to go into the color Bold, which is this one right here, and I'm going to start building that up in my crease as a transition color. It is a little bit of a brown color. It's not like super brown, but it's a light brown. So I'm going to start there. Next, I'm going to go in to the color Indie, which is this color right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my main lid. Next, I'm going to go into the color Edgy, which is this color right here. It is a brown. I'm going to go ahead and start working that into my crease to darken that up a little bit. Next, I'm going to go into the color Trendy, which is the blue duochrome, I guess, color here on the end. And I'm going to put that all over my lid as well. Just start darkening this look up just a little bit. Okay, and I want a little bit more color payout there, so I am going to spray down my brush. I'm just going to use the primer water that I used earlier and get my brush just a little bit wet. All right, I am getting a little bit of fallout for this, so I'm going to put some powder just on my under eyes to try to minimize the amount of cleanup I have to do then. So I'm just going to really pack this on my eyes. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. I think I'm done with that color. Next, I'm going to blend it a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Punk, which is this color right here, and I'm just going to keep that in my outer corner. Next, before I finish up my shadow, I am going to go ahead and with my concealer, I'm using this Aurora cover-up. This was with the Ipsy bag. This is the Aurora X Ipsy. Okay, I'm going to actually brush off that powder that I put on. And go in with the concealer. I'm going to use some black gel eyeliner. This is from Kiss. I did use this in a previous video. In fact, I'm going to be using the stencils that I used in the previous video. I can actually link that here in the description box. But I'm going to be using the stencils that I used previously to get a winged liner. And today, since I am going to be going for at least trying to go for a super dramatic look, I'm going to be using the biggest wing that I have on here, which is titled Pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and line this up, and I'm going to go for the winged liner. Let's see. No, I'm not going with Pretty. That is way too big for my eye. Let's go for Posh, which is this one right here. That one fits my eye much better. That is quite dramatic. Okay, well, you always ask if it's a dramatic look. Glam look. Well, they're not even, but they're close. And I think that's about as good as I'm going to get with matching them up. So we're going to stop there before I make a huge mess of my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead back into my shadow palette. I'm going to go into the color Glam, which is this shiny one right here. I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I'm going to take my Hourglass 1.5 millimeter eyeliner. I'm going to use that on my waterline. Next, I'm going to go back into my eyeshadow palette one more time. I'm going to take the color Punk, which is this one right here, and I'm going to smudge that across my lower lash line. I think I'm done with my eyes. Let me take one more look. I think I'm done with them. So I don't know how I could get more dramatic than this on my eyes. I hope he likes it. All right, I'm gonna put my eyeshadow palette aside. I am going to go ahead into the rest of my face makeup. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, this one right here. I'm going to be going into the color Medium Cocoa, which is this one, as my contour. And let's see how this goes. That is not a subtle contour, but I'm going for a dramatic look. All right, next I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna use this Japanesque blush. This is in the color 01, so it's a bright pink. I'm gonna go in with this blush brush and see how this looks. Okay, I think that is a non-subtle blush. You can make it subtle. I mean, I build it up purposely to make it more. All right, I'm gonna go in with this Sephora. This is the Luminizing palette. I actually bought this a couple months ago and I have yet to use it. So I'm gonna go in with the white highlight today because I want to shine. So let's see about this one. This is the first time I'm using this. All right, there is my highlight. Actually, I'm gonna put a little bit on my Cupid's bow and a little bit on the tip of my nose. I don't normally do that, but I'm actually gonna go back into my contour palette because I haven't done this in a long time and I'm probably gonna screw it up, but I'm gonna go into that contour color and I'm gonna try to contour my nose just a little bit. I'm gonna use the Medium Cocoa color again and just contour like the end, the tip of my nose. Just a little bit. All that looks like is that I wiped off my foundation. Okay, so contouring my nose didn't work. I ended up just wiping off my foundation. I just tried to fix it a little bit, but it's not looking real good. I'm not going to try that again for a little while. I just can't do it. All right, now I've got my face done. I've got my eyes done. I think the last thing for me to do is my lips. So I'm going to be using two lipsticks today. The first one is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. This is in the color Hypno, and it is this deep red shade. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a second before I put the next lipstick on. I will say this though, you know, I don't know. I think this foundation is making my skin look a little bit older than I hope it does normally. I have worn this foundation before and I wasn't particularly super fond of it the last time I wore it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be doing too bad on parts of my skin. Like on my chin looks good, on my forehead looks good. But like right in here, I'm just having issues with it. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, I didn't put mascara on. Okay. All right, the next lipstick I'm going to be using is also Ofra. This is Emerald City. It is like a multi-chrome lipstick. I'm going to put this on over top of the other one, and then I'm going to go back in and do my mascara because I forgot to do my mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on first. I think that just gives it a little bit more shine and it gives it a little bit more dimension, and I think it's really pretty. I have a couple of these from Ofra and I do really like this one, and then I have like a purple one or a pinky purple one. All right, I'm going to leave that on. My final step before I call my husband is to do my mascara. Now I do have a Shiseido eyelash curler here. I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. Okay, and I'm actually going to be using two different mascaras today. I have this Douce Max Lash Volumizer Mascara and this Beauty Counter Lengthening Mascara. So I'm going to actually put the volumizing one on first and then put the lengthening one on top. Okay, so I put mascara on, I put some falsies on, and I can barely see through my eyes. These are Actually, they're LA Colors Dramata-Lash in the style Diva. I think these were $1 at Walmart. So they're quite dramatic. They're even called Drama. Definitely not anywhere near natural lashes. And this one, for some reason, is acting a little funny, but we're just going to let that go, and we are going to call John up here and see what he thinks. I hope he feels this is dramatic enough, because I don't know what else I could possibly do to be more dramatic. So, here's my final look.
This smells like a glam look.
A glam look? You think it's a glam look?
Yes. I'm going out on a limb and I'm saying this is a glam look.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, yes. Sorta.
What do you mean, sorta?
Sorta.
What's sorta about this?
Well, I guess it is very glam. You got the eyelashes.
I couldn't go any more glam than this.
I guess you do have the eyelashes going.
I have false lashes. I've got the winged liner. I've got smoky eyes. I've got contour to cut my cheek on.
Your foundation is weird. Like it seems cakey.
I did put on a full coverage foundation. But it's supposed to be. I mean, it's supposed to be
cakey.
A full coverage.
All right, and you did something with your lips. You lined them.
No, I did not.
Well, then, did you make them bigger?
No, I did not.
Not
maybe
even?
just a smidgen.
Maybe a little bit.
Not really though.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Let's see what else we got going on. It's the what is that? A cat eye or is that
the wing liner?
Wing liner. Oh, so that's considered a wing.
Yes. What do you think about it?
It's okay. Did you use a stencil?
I tried to.
Yeah, I see that. Because one side's longer than the other.
Oh, hush. Don't even look at that.
What do you mean? I'm here to provide excellent feedback.
What do you think? Is this a glam look? I keep saying drama look. I keep saying you asked about drama. But the one thing I did forget was my setting spray. But I'm not going to worry about that now at this point. But
you're set, baby.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's cute. I like my favorite part is the metallic blue eyeshadow.
Okay.
Chased with the golden dot on the interior.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my favorite part. If I had to say, right there. That's what I like. That's what I like.
Okay.
Now, what's the difference between the wing liner and say like cat eye?
It's the same.
Sorry. It's the same?
Yeah.
Oh well. Oh no, this is cute.
So, I mean, I guess technically not. If I wanted to, I could have actually brought the eyeliner into like the inner corners of my eye and like pointed them down. I think that's more cat eye than this. This is more the wing liner.
I was just curious.
I don't know, you're just trying to stump me.
Yeah. I did it.
Anyway.
Stop!
So is this glam enough for you?
I'm still gonna come up and ask every time. Is this a glam look?
But is this a glam look as far as you're concerned?
This is glamorous,
Okay.
baby. You're glamorous.
Okay.
You're fergalicious.
Okay.
There you go. Can you leave a lip print on the side there?
Oh, maybe not. This is oh, a little bit, yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Alright, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Do you guys think this is glam enough? Do you think I've done enough glam in this look to meet the requirements for a glam look?
Keep it rolling, that's all I'm saying.
Goodness, I hope so.
Let's have some more.
These lashes are something though, I'll tell you what.
What do you mean something? You're not a fan?
I can't see past the lashes. All I can see is a line of lashes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time on Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.
Bye-bye.